The Callier Cares Luncheon began as a realization or a thought that we at Callier did not have enough visibility for Callier Center in Dallas.
Though Callier's reputation was nationally recognized, it was not well known to the Dallas public, and that affected fundraising.
We said, well, let's do something that would attract many people, not just women or not just men or whatever, but really make it big.
We asked Libby Hunt to chair our first luncheon because we thought she would bring a younger energy to our group, and her father has been on the board for years and helped Callier really get established with their relationship with University of Texas at Dallas.
So I'm on the board with Precious. Pam Busbee at the time was president of the board, Tincy Miller and Sara Martineau. Then all of a sudden, I was chairing the luncheon. I don't even know how that happened, but Tincy and Sara, miraculously, I was doing it.
It was decided we should honor those that had contributed so much to Callier.
Let's do an award each year and call it the Ken and Ruth Altschuler Award, because they've obviously been such prominent philanthropists and wonderful citizens in the Dallas community.
Who better to recognize with an award in their name and then to receive that first award?
And I remember when Ruth, I called her to say, can we give this award in your name? And let's, I'm so excited about doing this together. And everybody loved Ruth Altschuler, my gosh, both of them. And she said, Libby, all I know is we're just gonna do this and we're gonna have fun.
When Ruth and Ken received the first award, which was named after them, Ruth gave an extraordinary acceptance speech. It seems that her family and the family of Helen Keller were friends, and she brought a letter and read it to the audience that day from Helen Keller. It was so moving and touching and brought tears to most of our eyes.
The luncheon has made a difference because all children, as well as adults, deserve the opportunity to communicate and learn.
I'm just amazed how it's grown. It grows every year, and every year someone thinks of something even bigger and better to do with it.
The Callier Care Luncheon has benefited so many people, children, adults, and even more importantly, their families, by raising funds in order to provide them with whatever they might need in order to function at their capability in a hearing world. I just have so much admiration for what the staff does, and it's this luncheon that makes that possible.
It's important for these people to have the ability to get the treatment they need, whether they can afford it or whether they can't.
A parent for the first time could hear their child tell them they love them. They could say their prayer at night. As a mother, I can't think of anything more heartwarming to be able to address your child's need and to hear what their thoughts and their goals and their wants and desires are.
I'm just so thrilled, and I see parents and mothers and just the staff so thrilled that these kids are able to communicate. Every year it grows bigger and we raise more money. Hooray.
To date, the luncheon has raised over $2 million for the Foundation for the Callier Center, which is amazing. We are so grateful to all of our donors. This past year has been a tough year with the pandemic, and we are so grateful for all of our donors who have supported us through the year during this difficult time.
I go to a lot of different fundraisers, but in particular, Callier, since it touches an issue that's near and dear to my heart personally with my child, it's very, very important to me. And the fact that they are so kind and the outreach is so wonderful, it just means the world to me.
Being involved in Callier means a lot to me mostly because I have two sons who have been patients there for a long time. We've just been so fortunate to have gotten such good care at the Callier Center that I wanted to give back. I've just loved it.
It is very dear to my heart, and it's so blessed. It's just a program and a center that I never thought would be where it is now.
It's important today because I think more people are in need and we have so many more new devices and ways to help them. Just as science keeps improving, then it improves to help the patients.
Our hope for Callier in the future is that the luncheon will continue to raise awareness and obviously continue to raise more and more funds to enable Callier to continue their mission.
The Callier Center is composed of 3 elements. 1, patient care, 2, research, and 3, teaching. And because of the luncheon, all 3 of these aspects have been enriched and are able to serve a greater population.